What's up everybody, Bronzong. Gonna be playing an expanded game today, just for a little bit of change from the standard format. Been using Umbreon GX a lot, I've used Slacking. I've been really digging Umbreon GX. As I mentioned before, I think it makes a pretty good tier 2 deck. But today we're using the Bronzong Dusk Necrozma GX deck in the expanded format. You know, the metal rayeels malamar version of those decks. Pretty nice. Haven't used that in a while, so let's go ahead. And haven't actually played against Night March for a while, and that's the deck we're going to be going up against today. So it should be pretty interesting. Two solid expanded decks. Well, Night March is more than solid and expanded. My deck is kind of, if everything goes right, it's pretty good. And in this matchup, of course, Night March, unless they really focus on using things like Mew or Marshadow GX, then the little HP Pokemon, this deck isn't really designed to knock those guys out. It makes all of my Duskmane Necrozmas and my other Pokemon kind of be overkill Pokemon. So it's not exactly our greatest matchup. We have ways to, of course, fuck with it, and our playstyle changes if we're going up against this matchup. For example, I might be using, let's say, the first attack of Duskmane Necrozma GX that normally you almost never use, but it's not really the greatest matchup. Now the good thing though is that this deck kind of struggles a lot more now that it doesn't have the easy outs with Hex Maniac, and I do run my aegislash in this deck. I like running my Tex, and it makes for a great wall. Counters this deck very nicely. Okay, so we get to play first. Alright. And gonna use Nest Ball. I grab Jirachi because we don't have a supporter. So what I'm gonna do here is use the switch, get Jirachi in the active position, and use its adding ability, Wishing Star, or whatever it's called. And yeah, let's not do it yet though. Since I'm not going to attack on the first turn. And my opponent opened up with a Tauros GX, not something you see every day in this sort of deck, to my knowledge anyway. I guess it makes for a decent tech, since this deck is running DCs and that's it. But I don't know if I'd run that. I mean, is it really that necessary? It's good though, because it actually does give us an opportunity to get, if he leaves it active and tries to favor it, that's good for me, because then we'll be able to make a little bit of use of Duskmane Necrozma and get a knockout on it. We need to get as many 2-hit prizes as we can in a game like this. Okay, so Ultra Ball, my opponent is starting to do his Night March stuff, discarding the Pokemon you want to discard. He already has 3 Lampents over there. Attaches the Choice Band on Shaman. Attach the Fury Belt on the Tauros, and I'd love to see the starting Megaphone right now, but we need to get our other Pokemon in play first. Place down another Shaman, play down the Joltik, and attaches the Focus Sash on Shaman too, so weird, but already a lot of tools, already has 3, so it'd be great if I got the plus right now. Nice, nice. I mean, it doesn't really matter on the Tauros. There's no way I'm going to attack a Pokemon like that has strong outrage, rage attacking options, especially with the Fury Belt. We just want to knock that thing out in one hit. So Battle Compressor, my opponent keeps going. Play down the 3rd Shaman. Gonna use Trainer's Mail right now. Get another Battle Compressor. So he should be basically ready. I mean, he decided to attach a DC on Tauros though, which is, I don't know. I mean, you got all your dudes ready, and you're gonna use Tauros. I really don't know. But Horn Attack, I guess he's not gonna miss a turn. Do 70 damage. And what are we gonna do here is, since I top deck the end, I'm gonna attach the second Metal Energy on Jirachi, and we're gonna use Doom Desire. Much better. Diminutive Desire is the first attack. But Doom Desire, I'm actually gonna force him to spend the DC, switch, do whatever. Otherwise, I'm just going to get an easy knockout, even if he KOs the Jirachi. And Even though I did get the end, in the end I didn't use it because he doesn't have a hand either. So this game is kind of going a little bit weird with me and him, what he's doing. He's going to use Cynthia and attach another DC on the Jolt ticket before that. So I guess if Tauros gets out of the picture, then he's going to start doing a lot of shit. Another trainer's mail, and he's going to get Guzma. Alright, I mean, what are you going to target? I don't really have anything. Duskmane is pretty useless as it is. Bronzong, it sucks if he knocks that out, but it only gives one prize. So let's see. For next turn, he already played a supporter. Battle Compressor with Trainer's Mail again. I mean, his deck is pretty thinned out. I would think right by now you got your discard pile set up, you used that card basically. And let's see. It's easy to just use Tauros and get the knockout on the Jirachi, but it's gonna suck. I'm gonna get an easy knockout, 2-prize knockout just like that. So he's gonna use his A spec. I guess he's favoring Dowsing Machine instead of Computer Search. Alright, I guess. Gets the Cynthia. I don't know why he did that. It doesn't make any sense. He didn't really have to do this now, right? But anyway, he decides to kill the Jirachi, so that's fine with me. Jirachi did his job anyway. Gave me a easy 2-hit knockout on the Tauros there, and we get 2 good prizes. Another switch and Bronzong. And now it's my turn again. So this makes my end more dead than before, but we're gonna use the stretcher, get Jirachi back, and keep favoring Jirachi. I guess Jirachi is gonna put in the work, but you guys can see the flexibility and usefulness sometimes of these tech Pokemon. You know, this Jirachi, I don't think many people, if they'd run this deck, they would run it perhaps. But anyways, we're gonna use N now since I'm only gonna give him 5 cards anyway. And I know he has a bunch of supporters in hand. So N, we're gonna get our 4 cards, get an Ultra Ball and a Metal Energy, and I'm gonna immediately use those. We're not gonna ditch the stadium. That's pretty handy in case he plays his own stadiums, the Dimension Valley. I don't know if this version of Night March runs that, but he might be. So let's get our Bronzong with Ultra Ball. I need to start getting my Bronzongs out, start getting energy, and unfortunately I don't really have any great target, but we're just going to put the energy on Necrozma. You never know what might happen. And Jirachi gonna fetch me a card with Diminutive Desire. Diminutive Desire, however you pronounce that word. I don't even know what it means, honestly. And we don't have a lot of great options, but we do have the Cynthia here, which is really what I wanted to see. And I get a supporter with Jirachi. Basically what you want to do in this case. He's going to use Acrobike, so still digging, still going, I guess. And, you know, as soon as I get aegislash out, you know, if he doesn't like Guzma everything up, I know that this deck can't hurt me. I really doubt he's running basic energies. And this is one of the problems this deck has now, is that things like aegislash EX and Xurkitree GX, they become really solid hard counters against these decks. This Night March deck in particular, they can't counter it. Their only hope is to use Guzmas and Lysanders around it. And when that strategy goes to hell, then they basically auto-lose. Which is great that this deck has been nerfed. It was a pain in the ass ever since it got released. Very unfairly. Alright, so what are we going to do here? I have my two stadiums in hand, but you know what? I guess we're going to play it down just so I draw more cards with Cynthia, but let's see what we get. I get Heavy Ball, Bronzong. It's coming too. And, or should I get aegislash? That's interesting. Very interesting. No, Bronzong. We gotta favor getting those guys out, get energies. I mean, he does have the Marshadow GX down, and I would imagine he's gonna use that. He doesn't have anything else that can attack with besides this Joltik. So what are we gonna do here? We're gonna use Metal Links first of all, of course. Give you a few energies, Necrozma. And now the real question is, will I attach another energy and use Doom Desire, or will I go for another Diminutive Desire? Lots of desires. And I think going the offensive route is the way to go. Still using Doom Desire. That's what I gotta do here. Keep putting the pressure. So once again, it's not gonna get knocked out right now, but if he keeps it active, it is gonna get knocked out. And if you want to switch, well, you better dish out the switch or just spend another DC, discard that. Attaching a DC on Marshadow GX and using Underground Expedition. Okay. So this card, I really wish it was a little better. It's still not useless. People think it's useless because it gives you 2 less cards compared to a card that like How or Looker that gets you 3. In a way, it is like that, but it gives you a little bit of flexibility, which you have the options of what to get from 5 cards, or 4 cards in this case. It should have been like 5 or 6 cards. That would have made it better. But oh well, he's running that. Okay, kind of weird and expanded. And it's still going to decide to stick. Stick it out, stay there, and Joltik is going to get knocked out too. So okay, you got your prize, I'm going to get my prize too. And promote somebody. He's going to promote Joltik. Hey, fine with me. I'm going to be able to make use of my 60 energy attack now. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to do that. Alrighty. So, I've got the chorus too. A good supporter finally. So, what should we do? What should we do? I mean, the obvious thing would be to just attach the metal energy to Mime, to make sure that I get that guy out of the way and make my attack. But I wonder if there's a better play here. We could see one of our switching cards. So I guess I'm going to put that onto Solgaleo and then hope I see something with chorus here. We do see computer search, so I know that I can at least get a switch if I want to. But I think that wasn't a good move. I should have attached the metal energy on Mime just so we can get him out of the way. I mean, I was going to get the energies on Duskmane anyway, but maybe it's good to save that guy for Marshadow. The thing is that he only needs 2 prizes, so if I promote Duskmane kind of recklessly there, all he has to do is just, you know, get one of his dudes out, attach a DC, and he gets a one-hit knockout on my Pokemon, and I lose. So we're going to use Computer Search, discard the Dialga GX. It's not going to be useful at this point. I'm never going to get 5 energies on that guy. And Heavy Ball. Let's get our aegislash, doing some computer search combos and shenanigans here. I probably made like a million misplays, but who knows? You guys can tell me. And what are we going to do here is build up aegislash because it's the only thing I can safely promote here. If he uses Guzma, I kind of lose. Now, if he doesn't though, then I still have a shot. It's kind of weird though because I'm gonna leave the little Joltik there active. He has the DC on Marshadow, so yeah, just the Guzma will take care of business. So opponent's turn. Let's see what you're gonna do. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. He must have used some of those cards. DC and play down the Tapu Lele GX. Okay, so Guzma should be coming and I lose. It's got the Marshadow there too. So seeing, Tapu Lele get played down, I'm thinking, okay, this is hopeless. It's GG. But instead he gets a Ninja Boy, which I'm thinking, what? This deck runs this card? You run this card and Underground Expedition too? I don't know. So he got set up pretty quickly, but his Night March deck has been kind of weird, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm just missing something. But yeah, he gets the Ninja Boy there, and I'm pretty sure that, you know, something like Marshadow, by now it should be doing enough. Like, if you just attack with that guy on dusk main, it should be doing at least 190 and you knock me out. But I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe he hasn't played everybody yet. Like, his Night March deck, I think it is kind of weird. I don't think I've saw a lot of Pumpkaboos. Maybe it's just me. But maybe all of them are in the discard pile. Who knows? But Night March, yeah, 200, so he should be able to take care of me. But anyways, we're going to promote our aegislash EX now and start retaliating back. He only needs to knock out one prize, so basically if he uses Lysander, uses something like Guzma, whatever, just anything that pulls, I lose. If he doesn't, though, then maybe we have a shot. So I'm going to play my Parallel Stadium here, Parallel City, and just use Ultra Ball, discard Metal Energy and Lily, and let's get another Bronzong. Not even the Lily is in the deck. Oh no, actually I don't have Lily in this deck. I forgot. It would have been good though, because I really would have liked to use N right now. Anyway, let's play down Bronzor there. Use Sycamore, Juniper, shit. Whatever that's gonna do. And I see a few things. We see the N, I guess, for next turn if I don't lose. And we're gonna get rid of his choice band with my field blower. But you know, at this point, it just really, are you gonna use Guzma or Lysander? But we get a useful thing with Trainer's Mail here, the Fighting Fury belt. It's exactly what I want to see here. I guess, I mean, it's too late now though. Even if we put that on Necrozma, he only needs one prize. I don't know what I'm saying, but you know, if we had two prizes left, then the only sit-in duck would have been Necrozma, and with the Fury build, maybe that would have saved me. But now with one, it's just, it's either, am I gonna get lucky or not? That's basically the question. So let's attach the belt on aegislash. A lot of good that's gonna do, and use my slash blast there. Get the knockout. Alright. And, you know, the moment of truth, what are you going to do? He promotes Lele there. It's got this giant hand. I'm pretty sure there must be like a Guzma there. So, are you going to do that? You're going to play the Dimension Valley right now? Alright. It's the end of the game and now you play that. Going to use Field Blower. Okay, another card. And what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You guys probably don't know this song. Anyway, Copycat. And as soon as he does that, I know, alright, I get to live for another turn. So now all we gotta do is just attach energies on Necrozma, and I just finish whatever of his two prize Pokemon he leaves over there. So yeah, his discard pile is full actually. There's all the Pumpkaboos, there's all the other Night March Pokemon. So, weird stuff. He's going to recycle some DCs with the energy recycling card there. Energy recycler, whatever. Keep drawing cards with Shaman. Attaches DC, but you can't attack me, fool. And I basically win. I don't know how I did that. You know, this deck, he should have Guzma, he should have Lysander turns ago and finished me off. I don't know what happened, but we're just going to get our metal energies on Duskmane Necrozma GX there, and it is going to be able to get a knockout and give me the game here. So good. Retreat with aegislash. I don't know why I attached the extra energy, but yeah, he scoops. And it's GG. Weird Night March game, but, you know, we won. That's all I really care about. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys subscribe, leave a like, share this with your friends. Say Roll24, and I'll see you guys next time. What up?